Well, hi there. I'm Gerard, Witch of Earth's Scariest Goods, and today I'm going to show you a path opening spell. Some witches and spiritualists will also call it a road opener spell, but regardless, the purpose of this type of magic is to clear your path so that it is a lot more successful, that more opportunities present itself. Because as you go through your daily life, sometimes there are a lot of obstacles that appear that are unaccounted for or just unforeseen, whether it's magic or things or people. With this spell, you're able to move those things out of your way to make your path a lot clearer to your goal to make it happen. Now, I want to premise that this spell isn't designed to get your goal or to get your success. That is not what it's for. This is so that the journey or the path to that goal or to that success is a lot easier, that you can see it clearly. Sometimes there's so many obstacles, so many clutter in our lives that that goal can sometimes be overlooked. Opportunities can be overlooked. Also, success is a lot harder. So this makes the path a lot easier, a smoother road. So if you've ever traveled down a road full of potholes or lots of rocks everywhere, sometimes it's a little harder to get to your destination. So just think of it that way. So if this sounds interesting to you, keep on watching. And without further ado, let's begin. All right, we're gonna need a few items. Today I'm gonna be using my cauldron as my heat-safe proof container because we're going to need to burn something. You're going to need a candle that is associated with your path, the type of goal, the type of success that you want. If you're not sure and you just want to, kind of just clear out your path and try to make it a lot clearer for yourself, then just use white, since white doesn't encompass a lot of the colors. If push comes to shove, you can also use a black candle, since it does attract the negativity, or sometimes it can also take away the negativity or things that block. But I would recommend finding a candle that is associated with your goal or your success or the path that you want to be on. I'm thinking about maybe doing a video on that. Comment down below if you are interested in learning about the colors of the candles and how to use them in magic. Today I'm using green for prosperity, abundance, so that's why I'm using that. You're going to need a brown piece of paper. If you don't have that, then of course you can use white. Make sure that there are no straight edges. I've already pre-torn this. I'm using a white piece of paper. Just get that. Once again, no straight edges. So you should have two pieces of paper, okay? I'm using brown and then white. If you do have a road opener oil, a path opening oil, then I would highly recommend to get your hands on that, and stay tuned for towards the end and I'll show you how to use it. This is totally optional though, so if you don't have that type of oil, then leave it out. That's perfectly fine. But for those of you that do have the oil, I'll show you towards the end of the video on how to use that in this spell work. You're going to need to get your hands on 4 cinnamon sticks. Super important. You cannot omit this. You will need that. So 4 cinnamon sticks, you can get that at your local grocery store. You can order it online, but get your hands on some. A permanent black marker. Today I'm going to be using matches to light. You can also use a lighter. Typically I do use a lighter, but today I just want to show that you can use matches to light your candles, and the magic works perfectly. You're going to need a glass of water. That water can be your moon water, spring water. This is just spring water, which is what I'm using, with a few drops of sun water in it. Yeah, get your container, fill that with water, because we're going to definitely need that. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you are going to take your white piece of paper and you're going to draw this symbol, okay? So it's just going to be, okay. This is the symbol, I believe you guys can see, okay? And the reason why we're drawing this symbol is this represents directions, okay? The 4 directions, it's sort of like a compass, a north, east, south, and west. So we will need this because we are looking for direction, right? We want to know that we are headed in the right direction. So of course we're going to use that symbol. You're just going to take your glass of water, you're going to place it into the middle of that, okay? So there should be arrows coming out, both sides. Take your cinnamon sticks, and where those arrows are, you're just going to place them like so. So it's coming out of there in those directions, okay? The cinnamon sticks are covering where the arrows were, and it's coming out from the glass. I'm using my chalice, of course, with the water inside of it. So 1, 2, there's one on the other side, 3, and 4. So just keep that in mind. Now you're going to take your brown piece of paper, it could also be white, and you're going to write down your goals on there, okay? What you're trying to obtain. And when you write these goals, you're going to write them in present tense. I'll just give you an example. I have my house. Okay. Boop. And that's just to give you an example. So all my bills are paid. I have my dream car. I have my dream house. However you want to state it, just make sure it's personal to you. You'll write all your goals on there. Just as just an example. So right now, just put, I have my house. Now that you wrote your goals down on your paper, this is where your road opener oil or path opening oil is going to come in handy, okay? You're going to take it and you're going to put 3 drops in the middle of that paper. So 1, 2, 3. 3 has always been associated with magic. It is a very magical number. 3 also represents the Empress, which is fruition, making things come to be. So we definitely want that number of drops on your actual paper, okay? Then you're going to fold your paper towards you, turn clockwise towards you, and one more time towards you. You're going to take your paper and use your intuition, whichever of these squares call to you, you're going to place it in that square, okay? So for me, it's going to be this upper right square here, okay? On camera, I think it looks a little bit different. It's probably looking like the left side, but this is the right side that I want. Okay, then you're going to take your candle, and with your candle, you're going to just place it on top of that paper. Now you're just going to light it. Now that you have your candle lit, you are going to look into your water, imagine your goal, and then you're going to speak into this water, saying this spell. Roads that block and doors that close, open the way, far from foes. The path is clear, my goal appears. What was far now is near. Now that you have said that, you are just going to take your water and you're just going to drink it. Okay, as you drink it, see that the water is just running through your whole body, making you glow, helping you bring your goals towards yourself, okay? Water is life. It also holds affirmations and magic, stores it, and now we're putting it into ourselves, okay? Giving ourselves life, okay? You are going to blow out the candle, not snuff it, not pinch it. You're going to blow out the candle because we want to go ahead and disperse this magic out, okay? As you're blowing out the candle using air, you're combining it with fire, and you're taking your actual affirmation and you're blowing it out. You're taking this magic and putting it out into the universe. Okay? Final part, super important, don't forget. Now you're going to burn this into your cauldron or your heat-safe proof dish, okay? Super important that you burn this. After you burn it, then you're going to take it outside and disperse the ashes, okay? Let the ashes go out so that your spell can take place and start moving all of these things out of your way, bringing opportunities, bringing the doors open to you, bringing the path to be clear. All of these things will now happen for you. So just make sure that you drink all the water from it. I'm not drinking all of this because this is just an example, but make sure to drink all the water. When you're done, you're just going to keep the cinnamon sticks, okay? You won't get rid of the cinnamon sticks until you reach your goal, okay? So you will keep these. Me personally, I usually take the cinnamon sticks and I wrap a white ribbon around it and I keep it and use it like a decoration. But you'll keep it until your goals manifest, okay? When you've reached your goal, when you've reached and you feel like you have been successful, that your spell has been completed, then you're gonna just get rid of the cinnamon sticks and giving thanks. So you're gonna go ahead and bury it out, okay? You can use a pot, you can go out in nature and bury them, but give thanks, and this will be your offering as your thanks, okay? So just give thanks to the universe, give thanks to the energies, give thanks to the divine for helping your path become clear, and you've reached your goal thanks to them, and these cinnamon sticks will be the offerings for that. So it's super important, okay? As far as the paper, you just disperse it. For the candle, you can also burn over time. I tend to do that. I burn it over the course of a few days until it's burned down. If that is not very convenient for you, you can burn this all down in one sitting as well. So just make sure to burn that down. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's spell. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as I make new videos every Wednesday and Saturdays, okay? And as always, be good to one another. Stay earthy, stay magical. Bye for now.